Today's spooky spot. Spot's got his phone in his hand. And why would you have your phone in your hand, Spot? Today we're going to be having a look at a new app that's come to us from the good folks over at Serial Killers. You remember those Serial Killers trading cards that Spot's done reviews of? Series 1 and Series 2, those really awesome spoof cereal box trading cards? Yeah, I know. Pretty cool indeed. Well, anyways, the good folks over at Serial Killers have now created a new cereal app. To locate it, it's going to be called the Serial Boom. You're going to go to your App Store. Spot's already taken the liberty of doing this. So you're going to go to your App Store. You're just going to go down to Search. Search, thank you. And you're just going to type in Serial, Boom, right at the top there, Boom. It's a free to install app. It costs no dinero, which is good. When you install it, of course, Spot's already taken the liberty of installing it, but you're going to go to your app. Boom, I've got it right down below here. Put the volume up there. It says Wax Eye presents Serial Boom, and then it says pick a cereal. Down below you can view your card collection, change your volume, help if you want to know how to play the game. So I'm just going to press start or press select cereal. The default game when you first install it is Zomba Crunch. Zombatize me Zomba. Other games that you can pick up, now unfortunately these ones you would have to purchase. These are $1.99 a piece, but there's Apple Drax, and then there's also iPops, all of which you can play. So, playing the one that comes with the game, you're just going to press play. And the idea of the game, before we actually start the game, is you want to feed the monster eating his cereal on the front. You want to be feeding him a certain food. Now, it will vary. So, Zomba Crunch, we're going to click play here. It's going to load. And I have to feed him 10 brains. So you see there's Zomba Crunch there. And Spot's already done a very poor job. But you don't want to be taking the worm. He doesn't like worms. You have to be feeding him brains. Good old delicious brains. As you can see, Spots needs to better himself in the game. But you have to get 10 brains fed in a limited amount of time. Now, unfortunately with the game, I found the only thing is you have such a very small margin of error. So we're going to try this again. I want to show you what happens when you get to the very end. Feed 10, so. The hardest part for me, and it's probably just by the way I'm playing this, but is getting the proper angle of the brain. You got 6 more to feed. You got 5. Oh, almost got away there, brain. Oh, there's brain right there. 3. Oh. One more. Come on. Nice. And then when you finish feeding it, you get a fun animation. Day 2, now you have to feed Zomba Crunch 15 brains. Gets a little harder when you've got 3 or 4 brains moving across at the same time here. I expected the game to be easier, but I gotta say, when you start getting into the game, it's more difficult than you assume it's gonna be. It's a fun game, but I definitely find it's not something that you can pick up and immediately play. You do need some skill set to get all of those brains, in this case, fed to Zomba Crunch. Let's see if we can get all these. I want to show you another one of the animations, because the animations will vary at the end of each round that you win. There's 3 brains. Come on. 3 more brains. 3 more brains, Spot. You can do it. There we go. Day complete. It says crunch in peace. I'm just going to go back to home. So again, when you install this game, you'll get Zombie Crunch as your main game. And then if you want to pick up the additional games, each game is $1.99. Now, Spot's already taken the liberty of buying Apple Drax because I wanted to show you guys another example of one of the characters you can play with in this game. So this is Apple Drax. Again, when you get the game, though, you're going to be getting it as Zombie Crunch. So to buy once you bought this one, you're just going to hit play. And in this case, you're going to be feeding Dracula some apples. Delicious, delicious apples. The hardest part for me is just getting the angle sometimes right when you're flying it up towards his mouth. Sometimes it's gone this way, it's gone this way. And when you get one thing in that he's not supposed to be eating, then you kind of have to wait before you can put the proper food in his mouth. And there you have... Oh, that's awesome. This space for rent. So there is Cereal Boom. Again, Spot's going to provide the information down below. If you want to find the game, really extremely easy. All you have to do is go to your app store, download Cereal Boom. Coming to us again from the folks at Serial Killers Trading Cards. It's a fun game. Even if you are just playing the default game, the Zombie Crunch, it's still a fun game. The only thing I will say, though, there's a bit of a learning curve. Now, when I initially played it, the first time I played it, I didn't get it just right because, again, you got to really time those apples. I think if they had made the time a little bit longer, just in case you had missed the one or two, because it seems like once you miss one or two, that's pretty much it. But it is still a fun game, and because it reminds me of all the old 80s breakfast cereals that we had, and again, it reminds me of the really cool trading cards from Serial Killers. I think it's a really fun, free app that you can pick up and play. If you're looking for a fun Halloween app to be playing, maybe while you're waiting to get yourself packed up for Halloween, maybe you want to give this a try. Today's Spooky Spot, we're having a look at the Serial Killers Cereal Boom app. Na-na-na-na-na. I like the music as well. Oh, and by the way, you can earn your cards as well. So when you win games, you can then unlock the wrappers. So, for example, I've unlocked, I guess 5 of them. There's Zombie Crunch. You can flip the cards over. Shows you the back of the card. So the same cards that we would have gotten with the Serial Killers. And we can unwrap one more. Children of the Cornflakes. And there's the back of the card as well. I won't unwrap all of these because obviously you guys want to be able to play these and unwrap them yourselves. But a fun app indeed. Today's Spooky Spot, we're having a look at Cereal Boom. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more Spooky Spots this October. See you guys next time. Woo!